Hi family, thanks for watching. It's an unusually warm day for autumn, and we thought we would take advantage of the weather and check on the girls. Now agreeably I'm out here by myself today, so we'll see how this goes. Alright. Green hive looks good. Lots of activity in the top one. So we gave them a super full of empty frames that we had just harvested of honey to store whatever it is they find from now to put away for a while. The queen will eventually lay brood eggs in those sections, which is not too big of a deal. In the springtime, we'll separate them all out. I'm not going to open up green hive too much because I just looked at it recently. So let's start with purple hive, because what we did with purple hive is just a super on it with a queen excluder. And the thing is they haven't had time to actually develop the frames in the super. What I would like to do is get this super off, get the queen excluder off, and rearrange it so that they're good to go. You don't want to leave the queen excluder on during the winter time, because then the bees will leave the honey in the top and the queen won't be able to get to the top and stay warm, and she can actually freeze to death that way. So here's our queen excluder that we're going to take off. The girls sound nice and mellow, so that is a good sign that they are content and happy. Just going to put this off to the side. Now the problem with purple hive, these are custom built, and there's actually not technically enough space. The wood warped after it finished being built, and it's rather slim in here and very difficult to get things in and out of. And that'll probably be on our agenda to fix for next spring. Now I don't really want to go too crazy with this inspection. I am seeing some capped honey here, and it's empty on the other side. I think it would definitely behoove us to feed these girls right now. I'll put the super back on, but I'm not going to put the frames in it. The super will act as kind of like a social hub where they can gather, since there's quite a bit of overflow of bees in here, and we can feed them in there as well. And I'll just take out the empty frames of the super. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, there's still quite a lot of bees in this hive. Purple hive is a descendant of green hive, so they will have similar characteristics. So that's all the bees in there. Now we made these lids perfectly the size of a mason jar, so that ideally during the winter we can feed them that way. But for right now, I'll probably put two just in little feeders. I'm going to use this now empty super as kind of like a place for them to hang out in. And we'll put this lid on top of that. Maybe I might not put a lid on. Maybe I might just give them the whole space to play in. So perfect. This will be their kind of overflow place to hang out in. You can come and socialize, get all the good bee gossip. Oh boy, I'm tired. Purple hive is ready for winter. Let's have a quick look into orange hive. Yeah, that breeze. Whew. Ah, feels nice. Probably looks like I'm peeing. Okay, now orange hive is a descendant of yellow hive, which we lost this year. Wow, look at that. That is a bustling hive. I'm pretty impressed considering we started this from just a few frames pulled from yellow hive. In fact, I was worried at one point that we hadn't given enough frames to yellow to start off with, but it has proven very resilient. Now, I'm a little nervous about going in too deep because we have the same problem with these hives that we built, is that when the wood dried, the spacing shrunk, making them just a teeny bit hard to get in and out of. And I'm by myself and I really don't want to put too much effort into this, but I'm just gonna, oh, I can't even get this out. Oh, all right, I'm not gonna go much further than that. I am seeing capped honey here on the inner part of the frame, this outer frame. The outer part of the outer frame, though, is no honey, no comb, just the initial starter board that we put in there. In general, I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing here. Definitely going to need to feed it over the winter because these are young hives that will need a little something extra. I never even need to use my smoker, and of course it stayed lit the whole time. I did a perfect time, but...
Okay, great. There are no more drones, and there has been a huge reduction in population with each box, but the hives all look healthy as we go into winter. We will ratchet down these hives in case any big storms come through, and we will most likely leave the hives alone until spring, since they will propolize and seal the hive up to keep themselves warm, and we of course don't want to mess with that. So, thanks for watching.